Well, hello, hello, hello. Folks, I am so sorry I said that I was going to do Monday Night Live. Hey, Bass Piper. And it's Tuesday. I'll tell you. Um, I don't know where my brain is some days. So I'm going to start off with some fireside. And 'cause that's what I like. Trying to fix this pipe. So, anyhow, my apologies for missing the Monday Night Live. I don't know what the heck. I gotta set a reminder. So, just to remind you, I have somebody left email me. Oh, Merle, he's barking away. Someone walking by. I'm gonna smoke a pipe I haven't smoked in a while. And I cleaned it. One of the first pipes I bought a couple years ago off of eBay. Bulldog. Just a beautiful, beautiful pipe. So I was going to do a recorded video, and I thought, the heck, go live. I forgot to go live last night. So be patient with the dog barking. I got somebody standing on the corner of my property, and they're just waiting for somebody. And he's been doing what he's doing, so let's light him up. I got a Yabo yesterday, and I also want to thank, I want to say this. There's two guys in the YKPC who are more than generous with everything. And that's Mel Harris, the Garbage Man Piper, and Mark, Tobacco Pipes International. They're the two guys that give and just give and don't ask for anything in return. So I want to say thank you to them because they're good guys. They're very good guys. Turn the channel down so I can look at the comments. All right, here we are. Bass Piper, JMZ56. Hey, it was good to hear from you. Listen, check out all capital letters JMZ56, all one word. Check him out. He's now a presenter. Used to be a lurker, and he's did his introduction video. Brother, you did a good job. Just be you and people will love your videos. Grambo, good to see you, buddy. It's a bent bulldog no name. I bought this about 2 years ago. And it's really cool. I don't know if you can see the slits in the side, and it doesn't have a name on it. So it's an Italian briar. Kirk, I'm doing okay. You're in the hospital, brother. I hope you feel better. I'll be praying for you. You're welcome, JM. I'll call you John, JM, okay? Is that okay? Suffolk Piper, how you doing, brother? Bass Piper presenting? All right. I will check out your videos. And I will get you, JMZ, on some shout-outs. But Today was a bad day, bad day. I had my bum neck. I woke up with a migraine, severe migraine. And just I just in a lot of pain in my neck and stuff. And I had to take a truck for servicing and then run Merle over to the vet. He sprained his knee and he's been sick. So we got him on some antibiotics and he's doing well. And we do this monthly thing with him. Those antibiotics can get expensive. All we had to pay for was anti-inflammatories for his knee, $43. Boy, did we get away. We got a good vet. Bass Piper, I'm going to run over to your channel after this and check out your video. You and JMZ56. Get you guys out there. How's everything going over in the UK, Suffolk Piper? How you doing? My second smoke is some Orango Balkan Supreme. Look at that. It's getting empty, folks. I can order some. So, anyhow. Jonathan McHugh. Hey, thank you, brother. I look well, but I feel like crap. Beard's coming in nice and long. It's over 1.5 years now. So, I'm going to let it get down to about here and then I'll trim it up. Can't grumble. Can't complain, Suffolk, right? Can't complain. Nobody wants to listen, huh? And that's what I do. I complain all about my neck. But anyhow, wearing the t-shirt, still have the t-shirt, still have the mug, still have all that. Yep, I'm doing some shameless plugs on my stuff. But if you want one of them tobacco trays, get a hold of me. And if you're overseas, we'll figure out the shipping. In America, in the United States, I decided to pay for the shipping. But if you're overseas and you want one, then we'll work something out. Yes, Suffolk. I use Cbd Cream, and alone, it has not been working. But when I mix it with my muscle relaxers, it works really well. And they took me off the opioids. Thank God. I wasn't taking them anyway. They don't work. And they put me on this stuff called gabapentin. And thank you, John. And that helped. But I mix that with the CBD. I rub the cream because it's the muscles tense up and then they pull on the rods that are in my neck. So today in the mail, I got it's called a round bit for a router, because I'm doing some projects, and this helps you make like a bowl. So working on a couple of projects. That's my yabo today. And I got a book. But haven't been in the wood shop for a couple of days. It's just not been good. I mean, it sucks. When you're young and spry, I'm still 51. I think part of the problem is cheeseburger, please be patient with me. I'm still working out pricing. It's expensive to ship overseas. So I'm still working out the pricing. I'll get you your stuff. And I got the rest of the stuff I needed. Came in last week. I really want to clean those pipes really good for you. So the pipe that you got, I want to clean it really nice. So I appreciate that. Just be patient. I'll get it to you. But I'm assuming since it's going international, it's going to take a while anyway for you to even get it, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's got to go through customs because you're in Australia, right? Yes, Bass Piper. Isn't your channel name? Isn't just Bass Piper, right? All one word, capital B, correct? No worries, mate. We'll just throw some shrimp on the bobby. I love Australia. Never been there. It's one of my bucket list places to go. Who's going to win the election? Jonathan, that's a good question. It seems every election, no matter what country you're in, they all say the same thing. This is the most important election ever in the history. And this election is an important election. Trump wants to keep the country constitutional, based on our Constitution, and conservative, and freedoms and liberties. And this is what I've noticed. I don't get too much into politics, but I will talk a little bit about it, since you did ask. And since, Jonathan, you've been a long time subscriber, a write-in's going to win. Yeah, that'd be funny. I think Trump will win. I predict it won't be a landslide. I think it'll be a narrow win. But I have a feeling it's going to go all the way to the Supreme Court, just like George Bush when he beat Al Gore. Biden wants to tax us more. He wants to make us more socialistic as a country, which goes against our Constitution. And here's what most people don't understand. The president can say what he wants to do, and executive orders, they can only do certain executive orders. This is why the Constitution is written the way it's written. It's the House and the Senate that really are in control. It's checks and balances. Legislative branch, executive branch, which is the president and his administration, and the judicial branch. And the judicial branch is only supposed to interpret the law, not make the laws. The legislative branch is responsible for making the laws, and the executive branch is responsible for seeing that the laws are taken care of. The president's number one role is to protect and preserve the United States, protect the citizens of the United States, and to preserve it. It is not to change the Constitution. It's not, that's up to the legislative branch and the people. If we want to see change, it is us that have to speak out. So that's my little short answer on politics, and the way I see it. Overfilled my Zippo again. Yeah, I hope it's Trump. Because he's the lesser of two evils, in my opinion. I liked Marco Rubio or Ted Cruz. In my personal opinion, I think the reason Trump is president is because people got tired of career politicians. Is Bass Piper's channel just Bass Piper? Just his YouTube? Capital B-A-S-S, Piper. All one word. All one word. Anyhow, it is a warm day today. It was up in the upper 70s. I think it's 80 degrees today, and we're going to hit 80 again tomorrow. So I did a little leaf blowing this evening after my buddy of mine came over and removed a stump for me because I just can't do it. Physically, I'm not there. A small stump, a hemlock tree stump. And he actually did it within 30 minutes. I was impressed. Yeah, for fishing. That's right. He's a bass piper. I'm gonna like that channel. If you do fishing videos and that's your forte, bass piper, and you're a pipe smoker, stick with what you are. Do who you are. Be who you are. People will love your channel. But yeah, it's a nice warm evening out. I rested. I did, I laid on the heating pad, ended up falling asleep. Gabapentin makes you drowsy. So I ended up falling asleep. I don't normally take a nap, but I don't sleep at night. I toss and turn because of my neck. And eventually, hopefully, that'll... I'm not quite a year out. December will be a year. All right, Suffolk Piper, thank you very much for jumping on. I know it's 5, 6, 7 hours ahead over there. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it, brother. You get a good night's rest. Yeah, just switch back and forth. I have another rocking chair that leans back that it's an original Cracker Barrel. I'm hoping I can repair it. It's not, the wood is not. Oh, bass as in singing, not bass as in fishing. Bass piper. Gotcha. Then you and I have a lot in common. Well, don't apologize. You and I have a lot in common because I'm a singer too. I'm a tenor. Bass piper. So, anyhow, bass piper. Check out his channel. My apologies. I got that one wrong. Oh, and I apologize for last night's sound. I didn't plug the mic in right, so it didn't come up right. So, anyhow. Yeah, I do baritone, tenor. I'm more of a baritone than I am a tenor. If you go on my playlist, you'll see some of the songs I've done. But, oh, I forgot. Unsweetened tea. I think this is our, what they call Indian summer. Because we've had some cold days and some really cold nights. We had frost on the ground over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Or, no, Friday and Saturday. The name of my band would be J.D. Williams and his Band of Misfits. If I could get some guys to play that are serious that would want to play. Problem is, nobody wants to practice and commit. So I do a lot of solo stuff. And I've been working the dexterity, getting that back. So I'm working that and getting my fingers. So hopefully I'll be able to hit a few places if they relax the COVID restrictions this winter and do some singing in some places. But yeah, I need a good banjo player. I love country music. That's my forte. But I like all styles. I like blues. I like rock. I like heavy metal. Yeah. I love the hair band days. I was a big Van Halen fan. So I was sad when Eddie Van Halen passed away. But he blamed his cancer on chewing on metal picks. He said he used metal and brass picks or something like that. And he said that's how he got the mouth cancer. Could be, but pretty sure it's from all the cigarettes. But anyhow. So let's see, how many we got on? 8, 9 people? This pipe I haven't I almost sold this pipe today. Almost sold it. And he turned me down when I told him what I wanted, and I'm glad. This pipe has a stinger in it, and I like filtered pipes and stinger pipes. Yeah, I know, Jonathan. I should do some picking on the porch. Get a little singing, and maybe I'll do a video this week. Throw it up. Throw it up. Throw it up. Make you puke. Throw it up. Throw it up on YouTube or something. But I gotta warm the vocals. Sorry about that, hitting the mic. Gotta warm the vocals up too. I've been trying. Now, it don't seem that dark out, but where I'm sitting, it does. Sorry, I turn the light on, but I don't turn it on yet. There you go. The band would be called the Smoky Pipers. The Briar Band. That'd be cool. So who else is on here? 12 people. Come on. Don't just be lurkers. Yeah, there's more of you that haven't said anything. Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, it don't matter. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. But I just wanted to get on, and I'm enjoying this pipe. Clean, I've been doing, yeah, it sounds like an Irish band. Like bagpipers or something. But I've been doing a lot of cleaning of my pipes. And some of the pipes I got rid of, I gave some of them away. And then some I just put away. So, cleaned them and put them away till I decide what to do with them. Because I'm not sure if I want to get rid of them. Because I have enough in my rotation. I have my Tracy Minster, my Wally Frank. I have my John, obviously my beloved Svenborg, and the Bulldog. And now I have that K Woody that I won. And found out things worth, it's on eBay. There was one like it on eBay going for 154. Now it's just the bidding. It wasn't even done bidding. So tour of the new house. As soon as Mrs. Bearded Welshman gives me permission, the Bearded Welshman study / studio / smoking room is almost ready. And then I'll do a shop, a little mini shop I set up downstairs, where I'll probably be shooting some videos this winter. Yeah, as soon as Mrs. Welshman is comfortable with me giving a tour, we'll do a tour. I don't want to put a video up of the house. Make her angry. Queen has to give the go-ahead. That's right. Treat her like a queen, she'll treat you like a king. Sometimes that ain't easy. That pipe is done. So I'm gonna smoke some Orango Balkan Supreme and dedicate that to my good friend, Old Dirty Piper, because he's the one that turned me on to it. And I love it. And I gotta get some more of it, because I'm almost out. Most of the time you guys see me smoking fireside on here. and you don't really see me smoking different. Every now and then I'll put something different in, and I'll do it. But I'm known for the fireside, so I smoke the fireside, and I have some Sutliff English Aromatic 504 that Rob Osborne sent me that I need to get in my pipe and share my thoughts. Now I have smoked it a couple of times. Never had it before, and so usually I like to smoke like 3 or 4 times before I give my opinion. Not a big Sutliff fan with a lot of their stuff, but there are some that I do like. That one I'm kind of not sure where I'm at yet. Old Dirty is doing just fine, Grimble. As a matter of fact, I talk to him on the phone regularly. He's supposed to be putting a video up. Simon! Thank you. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll check it out as soon as I'm done here, and I'll let you know. Yeah, I was gifted some money. I do a lot of charitable stuff, and I was gifted some money. And I said to the wife, we could pay bills with this. And she said, use it on what you want. So I want an LCS Briar. So thank you, Simon. Hope all is well with you. I enjoy your videos very much. I've said that before. I'll say it again. But I do enjoy your videos. Especially the ride-alongs. And your one with the Artisan. That was pretty cool, man. I like that. Decorum is what we need more of. When we talk. We may disagree. And but there should be some type of decorum that we can talk it through and respect each other's views and opinions. And that's what I really appreciated about that discussion, not interview, but discussion that you and Chad had. So, thank you. Mutton chop. Now, I don't know what happened to mutton chop. I came onto the scene and mutton chop was slowly disappearing, I think. And I'm hoping he does something soon. I don't know how to get a hold of him. From what I understand, he's taking care of some family and working, and it's keeping him busy. So, and you present, takes a lot out of you. His PC. Yeah, there was a lot of controversy about that. I don't know much about that. I came on the scene, I think, around the time of that. So I know there was a lot of controversy there. That he upset a lot of people on that. But I don't want to judge because I don't know the story. Maybe you can enlighten me someday, Simon. I'd like to try to figure out how Chad did that live with the two of you talking, because I think that's a great direction for the YTPC to go into, to have discussions. I know you can do it using Zoom, but you only get 45 minutes. And I'll have to ask Chad how he did it. So how's the weather in London, Simon? Jonathan, you're in London also. We've got unusually warm weather. We're gonna have it's gonna be in the 80s again tomorrow. It's kind of weird. We're in the middle of hunting season. I'm not hunting this year, obviously, because of my neck. My daughter's been going out, and it's hard to see. Ah, I see, Simon. Yeah, that would upset me a little bit too. That would upset me a little bit too. Here's what I'm thinking about doing. Well, now, I'll do a video on it. I like doing things for other people. And, boy, this Balkan Supreme is just superb. I ordered, Simon, I ordered John Cotton's Virginia, pressed Virginia, because I like Virginias. Have you ever had that? Has anybody on here ever had that? I ordered it, waiting for it to come in. I like Virginias, obviously, because of the Lane 1Q. And I have to thank you, Simon, for the Orlick Golden Slice and Gold. I have both the sliced and mixture. Two of my favorites. Yeah, yeah. He should have explained it. I wish there was a way that somebody could get a hold of him and say, hey, you know, let somebody know. Let your audience know. Mixture, Simon, mixture to me is just as good as the slice. Although I do find the slice a little bit better. Because they're basically, to me they're basic. I thought they were basically the same. One was just in, you know, was cut up, and the other one was in slices. Orlick mixture is really good. So, but anyhow, it was good to. Oh, the car's going by. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Simon, on that. I had Old Dark Fired, HH Old Dark Fired yesterday, and I like rubbing it out. I don't know if there's something to that when you like. Some people fold it up and put it in. I like to take the flake and just rub it out to almost a fine mixture. The golden slice, I don't rub it out that much. It's kind of like coffee grounds. If you grind it really fine, it's a stronger coffee. If you grind it less, it's a lighter. It's weird. I don't understand it. I'm not that high on not that great on determining tobaccos and stuff. I don't have a good palate, but when I like something, I like something. This, by the way, is a TPI custom, and it came without a stem, and you can see how it's a 9mm, but I like the stem, so I have to find someone to make me a stem that will fit that pipe perfectly. Mark sent that to me, and I'm very thankful. It's a good pipe. I like it. You see that? I like the rusticated stuff. So that's where I am. But all right, Grimble, thanks for stopping in. You have a good dinner. You know, Simon, I don't know. I don't see any markings. He didn't say if it was a Savinelli. If it is a Savinelli, I will be a happy camper. It's a very nice pipe. I just cleaned it the other day, did conditioner and everything on it. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Savinellis. If I can find out for sure, because you know what? Ah, yes, that's right. Bass Piper. I think he did mention something about his mom was very sick. So, I think that was the issue. But I'm looking on here. Excuse me a second, I'm going to get the light. Because I don't see anything that says Savinelli. Just says TPI on the bottom. You know what, Simon? When you say diameter, you want this diameter, right? The diameter of this. So what I'll do is, I know you sent me a video on some pipes. I'll send you a video that, I'll send you a email on the diameter. And if you could make me one, I'm more than willing to pay for it. And I'd be appreciative. 507C. I'll try that, John. I got the 504 I gotta try. The widest part. Okay. I will do that. All right, Jonathan. Thank you very much. You take care of yourself. You stay safe. Captain Clench. Janez. Don't know Janez. Okay, Simon, I can send you the pipe. That was my next question. All right, Bass Piper. See you on the next one. Simon, why don't I do that? Why don't I just send you the pipe? And then you can give me we'll email. You can give me a price, and we'll go from there. Bass Piper, I'll check out your video since you're starting to do them. So, and JMZ56, people, he just did an introductory video. Go to his channel. He gave a really good, who he is. Okay, I'll send you the width first, and you let me know, and I'll send it over. Yeah, buttons are back. Very hobby oriented, I recommend. Pipe into back. I haven't watched any lately. The other one I haven't seen either is he's in Switzerland. Redcoat Piper, is that the one? Redcoat's Return. I haven't seen anything from him in a while. I wonder if I got unsubscribed. You know what? I'm gonna check. Because that's been happening. No, I'm still subscribed. I haven't seen anything from him in a while. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look, because some stuff I'm missing. I got unsubscribed from a number of people, and I was wondering what happened to them. and stuff. So, but this Orango Balkan Supreme, I'm telling you, if you're looking for a good tobacco with a really great taste, try it. If you can get it. I don't know if you can get it in the UK. Or no, Simon, you talked about it. No, you talked about Penzance. Somebody else has their version of Penzance in the UK. And I'm going to try that again. I tried it the first time, didn't like it. And I made the mistake of getting rid of it. And I learned really quick. Shelve it. Put it in a cellar. Come back a few months later and revisit it. You might like it. I did the same thing with plum pudding. And I got rid of it. I was like, I don't like it. And I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of it. I gave it to my brother. 1820 flake. Okay, yeah, I remember you talking about that too. Simon, your channel is like my daily ride when I get up and watch it. And Beans 316 is like my Saturday morning cartoons. Artisan Home, I've never really tried any of their stuff. I'm starting to buy more tobaccos. I've loaded up on my Lane 1Q because it seems like they're starting to really... Thank you, Simon, for coming in, dropping in on my live. I greatly appreciate you stopping by. I'll send you an email on the diameter, and I'll check out the email that you sent me, and we'll work it out. I appreciate you. You have a good night. Get some rest. Take care. I forget what I was saying. Oh, loading up on tobaccos. Yeah, I'm buying up. I've got almost 3 pounds of my Lane 1Q, my fireside, and I'm starting to pick up a bunch of others because I'm starting to wonder if they're going to start cracking down and taxing higher in the United States on the tobaccos and try to do away with a lot of the stuff, the mail-in stuff. I can buy Lane 1Q online cheaper. I used to go to my brick and mortar, which used to be $2.52 an ounce for the Lane 1Q. And I went the other day to a new brick and mortar because we moved. $5 an ounce. And I can't justify that when, if I buy a pound of it from, say, like Pipes and Cigars, I get it within 2 days, and I only pay $2.12 a pound, an ounce, if I buy a pound. Renaissance Piper, how you doing, brother? Good to have you on tonight. So I can't justify, as much as I'd like to help the brick and mortar, I can't justify paying $5 an ounce. It doesn't make sense to me. Financially, it's just not good. So I buy it online. Good evening, Walter. Good to have you. Good to have you. I might smoke another bowl. So, starting to do some more woodworking, and I might do some videos. I started, it's going to be edited through. I started working on some stuff with some videos, and one of the things I'm working on is a cigar holder tray, and it'll have an opening for you to put your bourbon, your scotch, whatever you like to drink, and you can set your cigar down, pick your drink up and drink. So it's one of the things I'm working on. So I'm thinking about doing some videos for stuff like that. What do y'all think? WKR Piper in Cincinnati. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? I'm doing good. You know, I'm still kicking, but I ain't just not as high. Today was a bad day, Cincinnati. Bad day. Physically. Most days I just push through it. But today was just, when you get the migraine, if you've ever had a migraine headache, you don't want one. I think the only thing worse than a migraine headache is kidney stones, and I've never had one. Hope to God I never get a kidney stone. I've transported enough people in the ambulance that have had kidney stones, and they are very painful. You can't get comfortable. When that pain hits, you get the patient will get, they'd be like, oh, a moment of relief, and then boom, that pain hits, and there ain't nothing except some high doses of morphine that help out. Yeah, my wife just had one a couple weeks ago. Woke me up in the middle of the night. We went to the ER. We think she passed it because she hasn't had any issues lately with it. So oh, this book is so good. But it's just a beautiful evening. It's now it's cooling off a little bit, but it's not overly cold, and that's what's great. This I could live with year round. Pretty soon, you'll be seeing me doing videos in my wood shop down in the basement. Or in my office study. No, 37. No, I wish I was 37 again. I'm 51, brother. I think part of it is I started exercising again. Doctor said I could do a couple of things. I think I overdid it a little bit. I don't know. Put a little strain on the neck, I think is what I did. But we're gonna go, normally, just so you know, Monday nights. I need to put it on my calendar. Really? $84? Good grief. But what was I talking about? I think I overdid it with the working out, putting the strain on my neck. Well, I don't know. Anyhow, 20% price increase. Okay, see, here's what they're doing. They're demonizing smoking. Okay, smoking pipe. Now I understand there's health risk to it, but we're adults. We make these choices. Look, we're drinking plastic out of plastic bottles, which they say are bad for you. We're eating junk food. You know, demonize that stuff too. That's the way I look at it. But, you know, where I live in America, I think you take the risk. You know, I chewed snuff for probably 30 years. I could still get mouth cancer, even though I don't chew it anymore. Now I chew this stuff now called Smoky Mountain Chew, and it's herbal. It's all herbal. There's no nicotine, there's no tobacco, nothing in it. Like that, I was able to kick the snuff. Nothing else was working. And you can even swallow the juice. It's good. It's peach. Peach flavor is the one I like. It's not a paid advertisement, by the way. I don't get paid by them. Be nice. Yeah, my body, my choice. Yeah, they do that with everything else. But they demonize smoking, you know. I like a good cigar. I don't smoke cigarettes. Tried it when I was younger. Lasted about 2 weeks. Just didn't like the taste. But I've always smoked cigars off and on. Everything in moderation, exactly. Jeff, that's exactly the way it should be. And Josh Fritz, my man. I'll be seeing you in a couple weeks. You're going to be at the Builder Summit, right, brother? You going to be there? You better be there. Godcast with Josh Fritz. Good show. Good channel there. Good channel. But yeah, you can still, you know. Yes, I agree, Cheeseburger. You're getting close to 1,000 subs. Soon you'll be able to do live, Josh. That'll be a cool thing. I was just talking earlier about trying to figure out a way to do a live and have someone on with me live from a distance away, but I don't know how to. Not technically, I'm not savvy, not tech savvy, so I gotta learn how to do that so I can have a guest on and we can have a discussion. 1,000 subs. If you don't know the Godcast with Josh Fritz, Josh is a friend of mine, and you guys know I'm a man of deep faith, and Josh it's the Godcast, obviously. So there you go. What's it tell you it's about? And very good channel. Check him out. Let's get him over 1,000 subs. He's got a very good channel. He's part of the BTWN, the Bible Thumping Wingnut Network. Very good network. And you also have your own thing going now, Josh. I understand. So, Josh, there's a lot of brothers in Christ that smoke pipe. Check his channel out, folks. He's got a good channel. Cat Plinch, I agree. Helps me relax, especially when I'm stressed out. I sit and meditate. A lot of times, here's how my mornings go. I'll get up, make a pot of coffee. I'll eat my breakfast. My wife makes these, I call them egg muffins. They're made in a muffin pan. It's eggs and potatoes and sometimes ham or bacon. I eat them. I come out here, I sit, I meditate, I read my Bible, and then I watch some videos. You're welcome, Josh. I want to get you over 1,000. For some reason, you know, when I first started, I hit 100. I was like, wow, 100 people like my channel. And I was like, wow, 300 people. I was doing a 200 sub goal, and I hit 300 before I did the drawing. And I'm just so appreciative of the subscribers. And we may not believe in a lot of the same things, but we're united with this. I wish the rest of the world could be united in the way pipe smokers are. We don't have the same beliefs a lot of times. We don't agree on some things, but we do respect one another, and we keep a policy of proper decorum amongst one another, which is good. Tabasco. There you go. Tabasco flavored tobacco. So, yeah, this Balkan Supreme's good stuff. Josh, do you smoke pipe? I don't remember. I haven't seen you since last November. I don't remember. You don't. You don't. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know. I know Tim had talked about doing a pipe something up. I don't know up there, but I think we're up to 75 for the Builder Summit. The Builder Summit is a men's. We don't call it retreat. We call it advance. And we get great speakers up in the Poconos. This is the second year, and I'm honored and proud to say to be a part of that with Tim and helping out behind the scenes and stuff. So I look forward to seeing you, Josh. Again, you and me need to spend some time together talking, because I didn't get to talk to you too much last time. But it's where men get together. I know George Bruno was there last year. We talk about men things, how to be a better husband, how to be a better man, how to lead your family, from a biblical perspective. I wonder if old Dirty's lurking tonight. Old Dirty's back. Old Dirty Piper's back. He's doing videos. He's done a couple. I hope he does another one soon. And if you're lurking, buddy, put a video up. Just looking to see. It's easier to look down at my phone and see who's saying what. WKRP, WKR Piper. You are correct. I keep wanting to say KRP because of the TV show. You are correct. We can agree to disagree. Unless you listen to the other person's view, you're not going to be able to understand where they're coming from. I respect people more that are willing to listen to my view and not try to talk over me or shout me down, and allow me to listen to what they have to say. I have much more respect, and I think we can grow a better relationship that way. I wish politics was like that, politicians were like that, but they're not. But I agree, Cincinnati, WKR Piper in Cincinnati, I agree. So there are a couple people on here that we've emailed back and forth, and we shared back and forth, and we've actually become friends on here. And you know who you are. You're on here now. We talked it through. And we've developed a pretty good friendship, even though we may disagree. And that's what I love about, you have to be willing to listen. Slow to speak, quick to listen, slow to anger. Where's that from, Josh? There must be a game, soccer game or something. That's right. can't believe it's only 7 o'clock and it's dark already. And it's soon, it's going to be dark around 5 o'clock. It's crazy. Summer flew by. And it was a good summer too. It was a hot summer. It was a good summer because we moved into our new house. We've been blessed beyond compare. I have wonderful neighbors. They're not right on top of you. They're not in your business, but they help you out, and you know they're just great people. Yeah, come over, we'll talk, we'll hang out. And it's one of the things I appreciate the most. So, wow, we're over an hour. Can you believe that? It goes fast. So, if I did a live with those of you that are on here, if I did a live and had someone on like Artisan did, who would you want me to do a live with to have a discussion? Some thoughts. Who would you want? I don't think it would be Simon because he's already done one. But I'd love to do a live, have a split screen, have a nice conversation. Tim or George? If I can get George to do it, I will do it. Tim, probably get Tim to do it. Tim's got 2 good channels. Folks, if you haven't checked out BTWN guy is his second channel. And he's really good at stuff like that. He's really good. He's a pipe smoker like me. Good guy, good friend. We spend time together. I think out of all the people in the pipe community, I think I spend more time with him than I have with anybody else. Because he only lives like 2 hours away. And I went up not quite a month ago. Spent a whole day up there. And we just sat in his backyard, just had a good time. Tim or George? Yeah. George, I'd like to get him on. I gotta figure out how to do the live thing. They've changed some things on here. I couldn't find the live button. And now I figured out I can flip the camera around so you can see the others. See? That's my porch. And then I flip it back and they allow you to do that. So I gotta figure out how to do a live. I gotta ask Chad how he did that. Or unless one of you guys knows how to do it. So anybody else have any suggestions? I mean, there's a lot of people I'd love to just have on here live. Tim, George, Mike, Fire Blues, Lunt and Larry. I'd like to promote other people, get other people on. Because I think that was pretty cool what Chad did on his channel. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Captain Clench. You have a wonderful evening. God bless, my friend. John Bittereese, my buddy. Welcome. John, I thought I had my eye appointment today. It's actually tomorrow or Thursday. I'm not sure. I gotta look on the calendar. My wife informed me I had the wrong day. Old Dirty. Yeah, I should get Old Dirty on here. Signal Man Tony, good to see you. Yeah, we have to go through her work. We have to go through. It's called Vision Works. I don't know if you ever heard of it. 25 pair. I'm at 1.50 is what I use for reading glasses. But I know my eyes have changed and I'm not sure if it's going to go up. King Rod, Mike, Smokey Cardboard, Steve Boca, DeBoynton. Yeah. So, those would be good people to have on. Mike had me on his channel, you know, for his Friday night. John, little known fact, my grandfather, on my mom's side, he worked for an optometrist and he made glasses. That's what he did for a living until he retired. He actually had a business. He was a partner with the optometrist. The optometrist did all the, you know, exams, and my grandfather did all of them. He made all the glasses. And my grandfather smoked a pipe. You gotta make some food. You hungry, Josh? Yeah, my grandfather smoked a pipe. And I remember being a little kid. Yeah, Steph and Skip, I'd love to have them on. And Rare Blues. I remember. Yep, he did. Hi, Boca. Good to have you. All right, Josh, you have a good night. Go get something to eat. I'll see you in a few weeks. He did. He smoked in his office. Back then when you could do it. I was a little kid. He died in 1976, I want to say. And I remember my grandparents, they would take each one of us, me and my two brothers, one at a time for a week, and I would go to New Jersey, spend a week with my grandparents. Well, my grandmother worked. My grandfather was retired at the time, and I'd spend the whole day with him. And we would go out on the front porch, and I would play on the sidewalk. Back, they lived in Trenton, New Jersey, back when Trenton was nice. They had a nice street. They were Polish, and it was an ethnic block, you know, street. It was all people that were all Polish, and there was a Polish deli and everything. And I remember my fondest memories were him just sitting there smoking a pipe. Not saying much, smoking a pipe. And he loved playing the organ. And he would sit, and he'd smoke pipe, and he'd play his organ in the house. And he was very good at music. And I have his mandolin that I gave to my son, hangs on the wall. It's not playable anymore. It's probably 100 years old. I tried to get it fixed, and the guy told me it'll break the neck if we try to string it up and play it. So now it's just a wall hanging piece. My son asked me for it, and I gave it to him because he's musically inclined too. But my grandfather could play any instrument. Man, he was good. Played the guitar, the banjo. He was good at the mandolin. He loved the organ. I miss listening to him play the organ. And if I could, I'd have an organ, one of them old organs, and just play. Boca, how you doing? Are you still on quarantine, or are you doing good? Ooh, there's a chill in the air. Still in quarantine, COVID testing tomorrow, I feel fine. Well, I'll be praying for you, brother. Did you get exposed to somebody, or did you have the COVID? Not to get too personal, just asking. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. And you live in the great state of Florida. You live right on the water. Redcoat's Return will be another good one to do live with. And John Panzer. Oh, wow. Wow. My son had a coworker. They found out he tested positive for COVID, and everybody that worked with him, my son was one of them, were all exposed, and none of them were told to quarantine. Just couldn't figure out. And their work didn't test them or nothing, require them to test them, which I couldn't figure that one out. So he's fine. It's been a while. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. Good to see you. Glad you're here. I was wondering where you were. But he's fine. It's been a couple months. So they didn't tell him to quarantine. He just kept working. He didn't have any symptoms. He's a young buck. He can handle it. He can handle it. So, and then I thought I had it back in February, early March. I was really sick. I was never sick like that before. Good question, Daniel. This one, yes. I like them both. The bent seems to be easier for me to clench. Now, have you noticed I don't have any food grade tubing on this? Because I gotta buy some that'll fit. Look at how wide that stem is. The tubing I have isn't wide enough. And this is see how that stem fits on? It's not the right stem, but it fits enough to smoke the pipe. Yes, they do smoke cooler than straight pipes, I think. And the church warden smokes even cooler than the straight pipes. And I had a cheap pear apple, whatever you call, church warden, and the stem broke. I used to like smoking that out. I want to get another church warden, but I want to get a good one. Yeah. Yeah. The little pipe, the biters or whatever you call them things. What'd you call it? Softies. Yeah, I use them on some of my pipes, but the food grade tubing, I learned that from NW Pipe Smoker a few years ago. And it works really well for me, and I like it. Because on a pipe like this, which has it, it's thick, but it's soft. I heat it up in boiling hot water. Well, my thoughts on, I like Artisan Pipes. I'm going to be hopefully ordering one from Simon and LCS. I had a pipe that was an Artisan pipe, but I traded it because I just didn't like, it wasn't me, it wasn't my style. Versus factory, I buy estate pipes. I have now my Artisan pipe, my one from Boswell, J.M. Boswell, love it. Love that pipe. That is a manly pipe. Huge bowl. Love that pipe. It's a non-filter. And from what I understand, he'll make some 9 mils now. He would never do that before, but rumor has it he makes 9 mils now. Now I'm only 30 minutes away from him now. It used to be about an hour. So I'm about 30 minutes away from Boswell's Pipes. So I'll be making a trip down because I have to get the gift card for the first place winner of the Gall, which is Cheeseburger 79. Yeah, there you go, Boca. But I like the Sven board. Nothing has even come close to it. But J. Mouton's got some good pipes. Sea Smoke's got some really nice pipes. Garbage Man Piper's starting to make some pipes. Simon's pipes are just beautiful pipes. And you know, people don't want to pay a lot of money for an artisan pipe, but what you got to understand is they're one of a kind. They're not factory or like, you know, a Savinelli pipe where they make a certain one and everybody can get the same pipe, like the Matches 860 pipe. But an artisan pipe, it's a one of a kind. No one will have that pipe. So to me, it's worth the money because you're buying a one of a kind and it's made specifically for you. So to me, it's worth it. Like J. Mouton, Sea Smokes does really well. Smoking Dagner's makes really good pipes. And then there's EMC Custom Cobbs. He's only on Instagram. EMC Custom Cobb on Instagram. He'll take cobs and he'll custom. I have a couple of cobs from him. And I smoke those. I just had one the other day. I love my Country Gentleman, and that's factory made. But the artisan pipes, I probably would prefer those more than the factory, for the simple fact is the time and the effort that artist, and they're artists, they are artists, put into that pipe. It makes me appreciate the pipe a little more. Factory pipes, it's almost like a mass production, you know. It's like this tamper from Tamper Tantrums. It is my favorite tamper. I use it all the time. It's the one I use the most. And then I have this one that was gifted to me. I forget who it was. And it's got a bowl scraper. Sometimes, when I can't get a good draw in the beginning, not while the pipe's hot, pull the stem off, and I'll get in there and I'll jam into the hole and push that tobacco out of the way. And then I'm able to get a good draw on the pipe. But I prefer the artisan pipes. To me, they're worth the money. They're worth it. Like J. Mouton's pipes, phenomenal. He puts a lot of work into it. Jason does. He puts a lot of work into it. And you've seen Simon. I mean, we've seen, excuse me, how many videos of Simon making pipes? It's a lot of work. Now I'm making tobacco trays and cigar trays with a glass holder in them. You know, it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do that. So when someone charges, say $150 for an artisan pipe, it's not a Castello, which they can run into $400, seen them go for thousands of dollars. But to me, that is that person's time, their talent, and their energy that's going into it. To me, they're worth the money. You know, if they want to charge $150, $120, $110, it's worth it. You're helping them out. There's a guy down in Ocean City, Maryland, Fat Daddy's Pipes. He makes fat, stubby pipes. You know, they can get up to $200, some of them, a little over $200. But they're really nice pipes, you know. They're one of a kind. He does the stems and everything. And they're really nice pipes. So. No, Daniel, on the estate pipes, I have not found an estate pipe. Like, I buy a lot of stuff from Bishop's Pipes. I have not found, this was an estate pipe I bought online. Never found a problem. And if I did, I'll send them out to get them fixed, to get them corrected. Or I'll work on them myself if I can do it myself. Calabash pipes, couldn't answer the question on them. Never had one. Not my style. I have a really nice Peterson. It's a straight billiard. Nice pipe, smokes very well. Non-filter. Peterson makes great pipes. And the price for Peterson, I think, is they're really good. My older brother, has a beautiful Peterson doubling. He bought it. From the Peterson shop in Dublin, Ireland. And he loves that pipe. But if you're looking at Peterson's, that's a good pipe to go with. They're good pipes. Simon told me he thinks this might be a Savinelli, and I'm going to look further into this and see if it is. And that'd be cool, because then I can say I have a Savinelli. I think we get caught up in owning the names: Savinelli, Costello, Peterson, Svenborg, Meerschaum. We get caught up in that. Oh, I want to own one of them. Oh, I want to own a Rossi. And we just, to answer your question, Daniel, yes, Boca, real quick, it is a warm evening out tonight. We hit 80 today. And it's probably down in the 60s right now. It's a little cool, getting chillier. We won't get below 58 tonight, which is nice for October. Unusual, but nice for this late in October. Daniel, yeah, I prefer the filter pipes. The stronger the tobacco, the more strength in the tobacco, the filter helps me. Keeps the moisture out too. What was the other thing you asked? The tongue bite comes from, yes, some tobaccos will give me tongue bite. Some of the Latakias, some of the, like I can't smoke Lane Limited Cavendish, tongue bite. But if you have tongue bite, buy Biotine mouthwash. Rinse out. Do it in the morning when you brush your teeth. Do it at night when you brush your teeth. After you smoke a pipe, if you want to, swish out your mouth with some Biotine. It really helps with the tongue bite. Simon taught me that. And I use it every day and every night. Biotine mouthwash. But if you're getting tongue bite, it might be because you're puffing too much. That also makes the bowl hot. And if you're constantly lighting, you're burning the tobacco, which will burn the tongue, in my opinion. So when you can, relight like that. Sometimes you just gotta relight it, light it. But yeah, I hope that's helpful. But that's just my opinion. Other people might have other ones. That helps me. Okay, when you light fire, you need a fuel source, an ignition source, and you need oxygen, right? So this helps me get the most out of it. It traps the oxygen and gets able to draw that down and through. The tobacco and keep it lit for me. Yeah, Simon does. He swears by the 9 mils. Sorry, I hit the mic. The tongue bite without filters. Yeah, and I agree with you, Boca. Even though it's hard to find info to make that factual, but for me, it does help with the tongue bite, and I do prefer filter 9 mils. And I buy bulk 9mm filters. I use the John Ellsbury, and I just bought a box of Stanwells, which I like. But the Ellsbury's, I like the best. I was using Balsa for the longest time, but you can only buy them in packs of 12. The John Ellsbury, you can buy them in packs of 200. Because I smoke so many 9 mils, it makes sense. Yes and no on the restriction. Good to have you back, River. Yes and no on the restriction. It depends on how you're packing your pipe. Every pipe packs differently. I pack this pipe loose. I don't normally push down. Same thing on this pipe. I might pack it a little tighter. I might push it down into the bowl, pack it tight. My beloved Sven board, well, I'll show you. I'm due for a change. So I'll show you what I did for this pipe. It's all in the pipe. Every pipe, in my opinion, packs differently. Yeah, 3-handed method. So I'll go in here, take a scoop, I'll tap it in, take another scoop, I'll tap it in, then I'll gently, and there's how much, usually I'll fill it up higher, but, and then I'll just tap it in gently. It depends on the tobacco, if it's finely cut, if it's a flake, and you rub it out or you fold it, you get a different result. But every pipe packs differently for me. Good question, Grimble. Yeah. I find that a lot with cigars. I get restrictions. Sometimes I use a punch. Most times I just use a cutter. And I'm learning with cigars that the more square the cigar, you should use a punch. That's what at least that's what I'm learning, Boca. Yes and no on fixing when you light the bowl. You can fix it. You can take your poker and you can dig it in there and you can loosen everything back up and then tamp it softly and then relight it. Now, normally with filters, I smoke them twice and then I dump them. I put a new filter in. This one's the third smoke, so I usually don't do that. I don't have any filters close by. So false light and then a true light. You mean a starting light, tamp it down, and then light it again? Is that what you mean by that? Because that's what I do. I do my initial char light, then I tamp it a little bit. Okay. And then I do a quick light, take a couple good draws, and then I can keep it. See how it's, I'm sipping this more than I am puffing it. And when you're talking, you tend to puff more than you do if you're just sitting. I did a video the other morning about, I had a great pipe smoking session, and then I thought I gotta do it again. Yeah, you can, relighting's okay. Sometimes you have to do that. And I figured out that if I'm not talking, I enjoy that pipe more. Because I'm more or less sipping it and slowly working my way through. Grimble. Two times. I would say 2 times. Look at the filter. If it's darkening up, if it's pretty well black, get rid of it. Get a new filter in there. If it's, I usually, my rule of thumb for me, balsa filter, or the filters I use now, 2 smokes, and then I change it out regardless. A corn cob, a briar, it don't matter. 2 times. Now my mail's finally getting here. It is almost 8 o'clock and my mail's just finally getting here. So, well, anyhow, folks, we're coming up over an hour and a half. We're on over an hour and a half. So, I like charcoal versus balsa. I smoked balsa for a long time, but said it was suggested to try the charcoal, and I like the charcoal better. I get a better smoke out of it. All right, folks, we're over an hour and a half, and my wife's home from her walk, and I need to go in and spend some time with her. Yeah, charcoal rules. Thanks, Boca, for joining. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thanks, Daniel, Grimble, Boca, Simon, the mosquito, Captain Clinch, WKRP, WKR Piper, John Pittereese, Josh, Godcast for Josh Fritz, check his channel out. JMZ56, check his channel out. Check out Peace Piper. WORR001 War. Thank you for watching. Cheeseburger. Thank you for watching. Let me make sure I get everybody. Simon, John Pittereese, Captain Clinch, Godcast for Josh Fritz, Cheeseburger, Jeffrey, the Renaissance Piper. Check his channel out, man. He's got a good channel. Walter, thank you for stopping by. Simon, Bass Piper, Jonathan McHugh, my buddy, Grimble, of course, and all others that were lurking. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We're going up in numbers again, and I appreciate that. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. I enjoy doing the channel for everybody, and I enjoy it greatly. It's for a guy who has to be home every day. It's a great release, stress release, and I enjoy doing the channel. So with that, I'll say God bless. God loves you. I love you. I'll see you all in the next one. Light 'em up.